on the offensive straight away. Jack Harrison here. Jack Harrison bringing the ball forward. He's played it into Pablo Hernandez, edge of the area. Hernandez goes for goal! What a start to the game! 17 seconds on the clock. It's got to be one of the quickest goals of the Sky Bet Championship season. Here's Cook. Cook goes for goal! And finds the back of the net in sensational fashion.
Jones now for Leeds. And McNabb only half stopping him. Jones getting it across. And Clark going in! And Alan Clark has put Leeds ahead! Live down under. Mark Viduka is a sporting god in Australia, and now in West Yorkshire. Here he is again. It's Viduka. It's four. It's all his own work.
Well, hello everybody. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Should we brighten it up? Oh, lovely stuff. Leeds United. God, I am not a believer, but please keep this. But if we can just get out here with a 3-0 loss, I'll be a happy boy. I'll be happy. Do not, no 5s, 6, 7s. I can't deal with this, okay? I can't. Look, there's a level of apathy because this is just this is going to be a long watch along. So, team lineup interesting, and I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. There has been a raft of changes, a list of changes from Daniel Farke. We're going to get into that, everybody. I just. Listen, I was supposed to go on at 2:30, but I'm there like this. I'm like, come on, Connor, get yourself into the game. Do you know, like giving yourself some sort of like ritual, like a one Leeds ritual to get myself into the game. Leeds playing Manchester City. I have horrible memories of Leeds playing at the Etihad, aside from one game, which was absolutely brilliant. But we know that game of which they all, I think pretty much their entire team nearly scored at the Etihad. Yeah. So it should be interesting, but check out our sponsors, the absolutely brilliant Shop G&O and the Job Match Group, everybody, tailored to every one of your specific needs. I know a lot of you, I've got mates who are struggling with jobs at this moment in time. I've put them on to the Job Match Group. The guy who owns it at this moment in time specifically makes basically tailored sites on their overall site, the Job Match Group. There's different branches off it. It's fantastic. If I was unemployed, if this is my job, so probably people would say I'm unemployed. But if I was, I would 100% be looking through those guys. They'll do everything for you as well. So make sure you check that out. I think that's really good in the community as well. We've also got the Shop G&O, which is the best e-commerce site out there. Cheaper rates than Amazon, Vinted, and eBay. And they power the One Leeds fan channel. Everybody, they've got football bits on there, football boots, whatever, kitchen appliances. It's all great. It's all great in the e-commerce world to do that. Ran by a Leeds United fan as well. Kershaw, afternoon, pal, here for a counselling session. Give me a reason to be optimistic. I think this is, like, on game day, I always do still get a little bit jittery. I'm always like, oh, could we? Could we? But this, it just feels, especially with Leeds at the minute, put it this way, we've got a last man standing in my football team. There's a last man standing. They've got any club, right? Any club in last man standing to go with. 15 of the lads have all gone with Man City today. I think 17 are in last man standing. and there's two lads have gone for, I think, Aston Villa and Brentford, but 15 of the lads have gone with City. So I think, do you know what it is, Kirsch? This is just enduring this, and yeah, reasons to be optimistic. Mental things can happen in football. Can happen in football. But yeah, I think this is all just about having a good time and just enduring this together, getting through it together, holding each other's hands, and just saying life isn't always about football. Do you know what I mean? Life always isn't about football. Sometimes you just got to move away from it, you know? We all love it, but Leeds United cripple us, don't they? So Harley says, throwing it out there, 1-0 Leeds, an onto bicycle kick. Ethan Ampadu will hoof it up. There you go. A bit of optimism there. Kipper says we will get a point today. Is that, Chris, is that you? Stack and Longstaff both injured. Grove has to play. Connor, I want to see a Grove heat map after today, says Folksy. I triple captained Haaland. 100%. And I don't know what's going on here, but it basically just shows you ats now, which is strange on YouTube, not your names. It shows you usernames, which is all a bit confusing. Emmett says Farker doesn't make changes, get stick from fan base. Farker makes multiple changes, get stick from fan base. Emmett, No. Emmett, you're on the wrong channel, and I've met you in person, mate. You're on the wrong channel. Mate, I will say this 155 billion times. We all support Leeds. There's not a right way of supporting a team, I don't think. But the manager deserves criticism right now. He just does. He's been talking about the left-hand side a lot. He has. But, Emmett, I feel like we've all identified on here. We did an hour-long podcast yesterday, and we've done the analytical side of things where you can actually help that left-hand side. System changes. Why not? You're going to lose your job anyway. Just go to a back three. You're playing Man City. Nobody's going to have a go at you for going effectively to a back five. Offer added protection for Goodmanson there with an extra centre-back. Make sure that Grove is covering that pocket that we've spoken about this season, which Leeds don't do in the midfield. And we'll see what happens. But it's not the case of the fact that he's made changes for Man City. These changes needed to be proactive against the likes of Aston Villa, against the likes of, Nottingham Forest, Brighton. These were when the changes needed to be made. Against this game, the systematic differences will aid Leeds United. Gabby Goodmanson's been Leeds' best signing this season. It's not Gabby Goodmanson's fault he's getting 2v1, 3v1 overloaded on that side. It's a systematic problem. I don't know how many more times to say that. It's backed up by the data. It's backed up by how Leeds set up. Nothing really changes. So Gabby Goodmanson being maybe in a back three, that would be interesting. He's played wing back before. Then Jayden Bogle will be aided by that. Maybe when we're building up, can we keep one fullback back and go with the other fullback, and the other fullback can just cover in, adding sort of a layer of protection to make, a back four or whatever? Do we always have to just throw the wing backs forward every single time, which then makes Leeds very, very easy to transition on? It can't just be the fact, now Farker's made changes. What do you want him to do? He's throwing Nonto in against Man City. Do you know what I mean? I don't hate the team. I'm just a little bit like, I don't understand it. Justin's now left back. Justin is a rotational left back who will come in for Leeds United when needed, but he's not a left-footed player. So we've kind of got the issue there. When James Justin is going to be pressed, he's going to revert back because it's not his strongest side. And then you've got James Justin and Willian Jons who've never played together before, and you're throwing them in at Man City. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. But I don't think it can be the whole blanket thing of, everybody wanted Farker to make changes. You got to make the right changes. You got to make the right changes for me. Afternoon, Connor. This change is 3 games too late. It's kind of where I'm at, mate. Remy says, meanwhile, Joffrey ripping up the championship in a weaker team, already got better numbers than Aronson. He's done it. So when we lose, Keith, the very cynical side of me thinks that. The very, very cynical side of me thinks that. Sai says City to declare at half time. He's just, the thing is, we're all in this together. All the one leaders, we're in this together. We're going to watch this. We're here every week. We're going to watch it. We're going to endure it. And we're going to, do you know what? Let's just have a laugh. That's where I'm at now. Let's just have a laugh. Let's have some fun. Get some jokes in the comment section. You know, my community is very funny. Like I just said, declare at halftime. And we'll wait and see what happens. If we get a result, unbelievable, like scenes. But I'm just kind of at that point now where, the manager needs to go. The manager needs to go. And it's almost like I'm just waiting now for that to happen. Does that happen after this game? Probably not. But it should. But it won't happen. And then it will be, well, it's Man City. What else can he do? He's made the changes. They're just too good. But it's just being proactive as an ownership group. But as I've said, I'm not having a go at Farke as such right now. We know what Farke is, guys. We know what Daniel Farke is. We all know what he is. So you've just got to accept it. And you got to accept where we are. He's made changes now, but he's making changes for Man City. It's very away, But yeah, he is right in terms of like changing that side and being able to rotate a little bit. I'm still not sure, even let's say if we had Longstaff and Stack fit, I'm still not sure he knows his best team. I'm just quite happy that we're going to see a little bit more of Tanaka now. I think Tanaka coming in for Longstaff is absolutely needed, essential. So, yeah. Banter FC has entered the chat. Joseph says, Mayor, don't mind the lineup. Conceded a lot of goals on the left. Okafor, yeah, thanks for everything, but Farke out. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Look, if you think it's all individual and you think everything's down to Goodmanson and Okafor and not structure, that's honestly, guys, that's fine. It's your opinion, honestly. And I can disagree with it, but we have a laugh in it. We try not to take ourselves too seriously at the minute because what's the point? What's the point? Brendan to score the winner in the 70th minute, hopefully, mate. Chad says, do we keep it to single figures? Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll keep it. I think we'll keep it to single figures. Martin says, pair character lifting some weight, saying keep it up. Cheers, Martin. Really appreciate that, mate. And guys, I'd just like to say as well, because sometimes we don't see it. But yeah, thank you so much for all of your donations after the fact and before as well. We always get some brilliant ones. Sean Gallagher after the chat, Mr. P. I'm sure I've missed a few out, but I really appreciate it. It's all in a big pot and it goes to the running of the channel because all the graphics you see on screen cost a lot per month. Everything subscription-wise, which I used to edit, costs a lot per month. So I really appreciate you guys constantly supporting the channel. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have in here as well. Chris says, Chris, I don't know if this is you anymore because it just says @Kipper170, so they've gone for the username. 100%. He's done it to prove a point and turn it on the fans. Utter Belchod. Good insult. Hi from Melbourne. It's 2 a.m. here. Should I go to bed? Luciano, yes. Go to bed. Yes. Yeah. If I wasn't here and I didn't have to do this, I would also be in bed. Probably. Quite likely. 3 centre backs. Yeah, that's not how we've set up, mate. But yeah, that's maybe what we should have done. Could do the old 5-3-2 where the wing backs overload and give them run front to back. Yeah, definitely. DJG says he's throwing the game. Yeah, I think he's probably just. I mean, what I'm looking for today is just Haaland not to celebrate. Just don't let Haaland, just don't celebrate. Just do us a favour. But they did lose in midweek. But for me, that's like a worse thing because now they're going to be pissed off. They're going to be pissed off and angry. So yeah, look, if we get a result today, absolutely incredible, unbelievable. But it's still a strange sort of mindset I'm in. I'm still like, even if we win, I don't want it to be like a Jesse Marsh scenario where it sort of papers over the cracks and then the 49ers, because it feels like the 49ers are just, I mean, I'll be brutally honest, me and my old man were having some chats even off air. If you didn't catch the podcast yesterday with me and my dad, I have to say I thought it was brilliant. We covered everything. And yeah, my dad makes me think a lot when it comes to Leeds as well. It was a really good conversation. But we were just talking about it, and it's like, even if you beat City today, which obviously is a 1 in a million chance, but let's say you beat City, I kind of feel like it's papering over the cracks a little bit. And I'm like, then I don't want the 49ers with how meek and mild they are. And it feels like at the minute they're a bit like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? How do we be Premier League owners? What do we sack, or do we leak to the papers that we should sack? What do we do? Do we just give time? So I'm like, if Leeds beat Man City today, it wouldn't surprise me if the Niners then came out and give him a 15-year contract. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at. So, yeah. Johnny the Frog says, Connor is secretly confident. I can tell. Is that what I'm giving off? Chris says, just picked up new glasses. Might not wear them for the next couple of hours. Blurry might be better till about 5. Magic Yippin says either 0-0 or 10-0. Theodore says, I've genuinely never felt so downbeat before a game. It's kind of that, to be honest, mate, where you've just got to, I don't know, just embrace it. You know, we're all here together, aren't we? Got a nice little community over here. Well, it's more than a little community, but we've got a nice community over here. I was just listening to a bit of Peter Kay before I came on. He's added a few new tour dates. I might try to get my mum and dad some tickets for Peter Kay. And, you know, life doesn't have to be around football, guys. You know, why do we do this? Why am I here? Would you not rather me have like a cooking channel? Don't cook that well. I'm not a great cook, but Connor attempts to make a shepherd's pie. Connor attempts to make a lasagna. Ian reacts. Breaking down how to put together a Sunday roast. Could be ideas that might break the net. You know, we don't need to sit here and watch Leeds, 11 idiots running around a pitch, kicking a football. What's the point? You know? And they're never going to know who we are. And we love them and adore them, some of them. And we're just kind of irrelevant here. So if I can cook and do a little cooking channel, we can almost cook together, can't we? That feels a little bit more inclusive than just watching 11 idiots running around on a football pitch with someone who's directing them and trying to get a result. What's the point? I think we should all change being football fans and just do something else. Walking with Connor. I could take you guys out to the peaks. We could go, you know, Pennines, all this sort of stuff, the Dales. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's do that instead. Lol, Connor, I see you participating in Movember. I am, mate. I am participating in Movember. The interesting thing about this is, like, people get really angry with mustaches, which is interesting. I didn't realize this before growing a mustache. Normally, I'm clean cut. But I've grown this mustache, and people in the chat don't like it. I don't think they understand what it's for. Movember is we're doing it as with our football team as a charity thing. We're all growing a mustache. I think it's for cancer research, and we're all doing it. And people get really angry in the comment section, like, "Why are you growing a tatch, you knobhead?" It's like, guys, it's for a reason. It's for a reason, right? We're not doing it for. I'm not doing it for the looks here. But interestingly, I now have a mullet and a mustache. So is this new? We've seen Connor with bleach blonde hair. We've seen Connor with a buzz cut. You've all seen me through my hair stages. Is this now just my like Australian phase where I just keep it and I go for a mullet and a mustache? Maybe that's what we do. Kirsch says, even with a defeat, we can get out the bottom 3 if Liverpool hammer West Ham. There you go. Bit of positivity there, Kirsch. Andrew says, can we talk about how to make a proper roast beef and potatoes by the second half, please? Full value for a watch. Andrew, I'm going to ask you, what do you have on your Sunday roast? I'm always tempted to call it a Yorkshire roast. I don't know why I've always called it a Yorkshire roast, but yeah. What do you have on it? Aldi, at this moment in time, do some great pies. By the way, they've restocked. If any of you, I went to Aldi this morning, they have restocked and they've got almost like a gourmet Sunday roast section. And I was in there and I was feeling a bit lazy. You know, sometimes I'll make my own mashed potato. I'm not a heathen. But I went in and got, you know, it was pre-packaged mashed potato and greens and a pie and gravy. Yeah. So, yeah. Tash looks quality corn like a 1980s stud. Thank you, my friend. David the Yorkshireman. Yes, David. Look at that. Look at this. See, Why do we want to watch 11 idiots run around a football pitch when we can admire the most Yorkshire-looking man with a beard like that? You know, how can I talk about a tash when David the Yorkshireman has a setup like that around his chin? Look at that. Oh, God. What else have we got? Invite cancer charity is indeed invite Farker onto a cooking show and see if he had seasoning before before 70 minutes of cooking. I do enjoy hiking and cooking videos. I'd watch that content. Thank you so much, Ash. Yeah, there you go. You don't want to hear me talk about Leeds. Who wants to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Paul says, is it wrong to have the drinks all lined up already? Cooking channel sounds great, to be honest, and cooking with Con has a good ring to it. That does have a good ring to it, doesn't it? I've got a new coffee machine. I could do a little tour around my coffee machine. A little, you know, like almost like it's a ninja coffee machine as well, everybody, because I was spending way too much money out and about getting coffees because I'm a coffee geek. So I got myself, I can take you around the flat and show you my ninja coffee machine, how to work it. Want commission, of course, but Mark's a 70s porn star, indeed. Good afternoon, says Mad Neil TTV. Hope you well, pal. I am, mate. I think I'm dosed in delusion today, so I'm all right. I've kind of just taken myself away. It's probably a mild hangover, to be honest. It's probably a mild hangover, but I've just taken myself out of the realms of Leeds United for today. I'm having an out-of-body experience because I'm seeing Man City's team. Should we have a look at Man City's team? Because at some stage, we are actually going to have to watch the football. Damn it. Nunez, Diaz, Gvardiol, who, do you remember when we were linked with Gvardiol back in the old days? Nico O'Reilly, Reinders, Nico, Gonzalez, Silva, Foden, Haaland, Doku. But I don't care. I don't care about that. Because who's bothered? Idiots running around a football pitch. Oh, I'm Erling Haaland. I put the ball in the back of the net 47 times in a season, and I'm going to score 8 goals today. Ooh. Bet you can't cook, mate. Just saying. Forget stick to football, stick to hiking. Love it. Simon says, get ready, lads. We're all about to enter an alternative universe here. The likes we've never seen march on together. Freddie Mercury with his ninja coffee machine. It's got a ring to it. It's got a ring to it. Oh, God. Andrew says, I'm a trained chef. I'll teach you how to do the best roast. Good lad. Like that. Like that, indeed. John, do you remember when we did like, does anybody remember on the channel? It might still be there. The idiots are lining up, by the way, and we'll get into the idiots kicking the ball around for a little bit, and we'll get the timer on screen, and we can just ignore it. But does anybody remember when I went to the just play a bit of golf, and we filmed it on the channel? And then my missus just asked me questions about Leeds. That was quite good, wasn't it? I think it was in the transfer window. Right, I better get the clock up. Clock, I said. There he is, Farker. Right, let's get the clock up. Scoreboard. Idiots running around a football pitch. Farker embracing Guardiola, saying, please, just make it 7. 7, maybe? He can cook. Ready for Connor's rants and cursing. No, Cloud, I'm taking myself away from the idiots on a football pitch, and I am thinking about different content creation. And it's kicked off. Oh, God. Right, we're off. Here we go, everybody. I guess I'm going to have to commentate, so, okay. Right, Man City have the ball. Only Tash and Gravy fan channel. It's a good one. Downpouring in Sunderland, says Amy. Yeah, a winnable game, I guess. Let's go, Leeds, come on. What HC are you, Con? What does that mean, mate? What HC am I? Jonathan Hill says, let's have fun, everyone. I agree, mate. Let's have fun. The Coulsonator says 3-1 to City. Leeds to score first. Metcher, Haaland with 2, and Shirky subbed on to make it through. That wouldn't be a bad day. Jasper Mergen says, starting with 8 or 9 championship players against this lot. Get the calculator out. Ball switched over. Shirky on this side. Shirky's not on, is he? Of course, Shirky's on the bench. Bernardo Silva, ball played through. City are in. Nunez. God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Even I didn't. I just. Oh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So Man City have scored, everybody. They've scored within 52 seconds. Ball was played out wide on the left-hand side, which, there we go. Left-hand side doing wonders again. Left-hand side's all over the place. A cut back and it's a goal. It's just the exact same goal we concede every time. No structural problems, though. It's all the personnel fault. So now does this mean that Justin comes off for Goodmanson and then Nonta comes off for Okafor? Yeah, this is going to be long. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. I mean, they're saying on the score sheet there, it's inside 2 minutes. I clocked that within 58 seconds. So there we go. Leeds 1-0 down. What a great start to the weekend. Cooking with Connor. Let's talk about that instead. Hiking with Connor. Let's do something. Let's think about some content creation that Connor can do outside of these shit bags. Let's think about something else. Okay? And obviously I'm not being personal with the players there. It was just a joke. These players. Right. Not on the left-hand side, surely. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, Leeds have the ball, at least. We've got the ball. It took 1 minute, and yet it was the exact same goal as we've conceded for the past however, and Ampadu's kicked out of play. By the way, how bad's Ampadu been? Well, it's been corrected on the thing. It's been corrected on the thing from 2 minutes to 1, which is good. Which is good. We were brilliant for 20 seconds, says Rangers. Shots in. Losing with Connor. Walks with Connor. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Leeds pressing high. O'Reilly. Oh, can Leeds win the ball high here? Go on. No. Can we? We've committed a lot of men forward here on this press. No, we've not won it. You have been to the Lake District, says Ash. Most people hike it in the summer, but it is beautiful in autumn and winter. I have been to the Lake District. I've actually got to an age now, Ash, where I want to buy, for Christmas and stuff, I want experiences. Leeds have won the ball back high. And we've lost it. But I want to do experiences. They're in again here. So I'll respond to Ash's comment in just a second. Doku, O'Reilly. Okay, they're kind of just dancing around our box. I can't believe they scored in a minute. Wow. O'Reilly, maybe they'll just let us off the hook here. So I would say that, So I'm buying experiences and I'm getting experiences bought for me. And I'm thinking about the Lake District again for Christmas with my partner because I do love the Lake District. For everybody in the chat, if you've been to the Lake District before, what's your favorite place? I'll go Langdale. Langdale's a very nice area in the Lake District. I know Ambleside and Windermere get a lot of love, but Keswick's too busy now as well. I like Langdale. Langdale's my favorite place, I think. Very tranquil, serenity. It takes me away from 11 idiots on a football pitch. That's what it takes me away from. Connor, I'm curious if you've seen the new M&S. Mods, are we in the chat? We have a couple of people. Oh, God. Mods, are you in here? If you're not, you're getting sacked. All of you. Not doing your job properly. Let's have a look. Leeds have the ball. Oh. Right, we'll get back to your question. We're having a nice chat and you get some absolute cretins in the chat just putting links in there for dodgy sites, which will get my thing pulled down. Are we done? Mods? Good lads. Well done, Lee. Well done, Lee. Love it. Right, okay. Anyway, so that's what I was saying. Grasmere, great shout. Great shout, AJ. Grasmere's a lovely place. Tash Twiddler, Connor reacts. Loving the formation, Con. Get yourself to Glen Riding. Parkfoot, Hawks Head. Fred says, hope I joined the right channel. Crotching it with Connor. Yes. Leeds are a fantastic hate watch. What if you're a Leeds side? If you're a Leeds fan, sorry. Are we hate watching the team that we support? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so I mean, we've not conceded in 5 minutes, which is good. And to be honest, it's been okay since the goal. Since the goal, it's been okay. So we are still playing out from the back, Ben. Yeah, I do feel this might catch us at some stage, but yeah, we are still playing out from the back. Bournemouth 1-0. Brother, this is going to be a long game. I know, mate. I know. Dino says, Connor, what are you expecting from Santa this year? Dino, great question. I want a Rab coat. I've got a Rab coat. Oh, they're nearly in again there. I want a Rab coat. Yeah, they're great for insulation, but they're very expensive, aren't they? Very, very expensive Rab coats. But I do want to start hiking again. Nonto wins a free kick. I do want to start like hiking again and doing bits on the weekend. But I'm always here. I'm always talking about 11 idiots and an idiot manager. That's what I'm doing every weekend. So I need to take myself away and just, burrow my head into the Lake District. That'd be nice. Con, what is your dream holiday? Oh, Henry. Now we're pulling out the questions. My dream holiday would be probably to go to like Switzerland. I love mountains and lakes. Switzerland or Canada, I think. Leeds got a chance here. Ball played in. Oh, a little opportunity for Leeds there. Just in behind none. So Leeds win it back as well. Can we do something here? Tanaka, Bogle. Leeds win a free kick. We're all over them. We're going to win the league. Can we declare it 1-0? Yes, we can. Good news, Sunderland are losing too. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for them this week, on it, with Bournemouth. You could do a weekly Leeds ramble. Nice walk about the lake, same way. I didn't read the end of that comment before reading it out. You could do a weekly Leeds ramble. Nice walk about the lake, saying why we are shit. I think that's and that's good. And that's a good start. Is this place in the sun today? Come on, City. See if you can get off the ball off us in our own last third. Insanity. Playing well, to be fair. We're doing all right, Joe. We're doing all right. We've responded quite well. Tanaka over it. Ball in. Oh, Rodon. Nonto. Oh, can we get a shot on goal? No, we've gone all the way back. Oh, that looked like a vague opportunity for Leeds there. Bogle. James. Better from Leeds, though. Has to be said. Nonto. Centrally. Back to James. Cuts inside. Oh, I don't know. Who's that? Who was that? Was that Bogle? Was it Justin? That was interesting. Nonto started well. Getting on the ball a lot. Drives the ball in. Leeds started okay, though. Started okay. I mean, the standards are what the standards are, but it is Man City. But Leeds are pressing high and we give away a free kick. Amsterdam for me. Love the place. Nice coffee. Love my coffee. Yeah, okay, interesting. Apparently, the best coffee is New Zealand. I know some of you will have been thinking Italy. Australia is great for coffee. If some of you Aussies are in the chat, Aussie coffee. I don't know if it's because you're quite close to Asia and the beans over there are amazing as well. But yeah, coffee in there is unbelievable. Burnley potentially 1-0. VAR. Favorite beer? Oh, Ryan. Now you're asking. Now you're really asking me the pertinent questions. Cronenberg 1664. If you know, you know. I'll tell you what a ball. Oh, Leeds nearly getting in behind. Leeds have responded really well here, to be fair. First 10 minutes, this is probably one of the better 10-minute spells we've had this season. Just a shame we're 1-0 down inside 52 seconds with the first attack. But I would say favourite beer, Cronenberg 1664, or if we're talking lagers, or I would have said Staropram, but Staropramen kills me. It's too strong and I'm getting too old. I'm going to go with Cronenberg, and I do like a Blue Moon, which is ironic with who we're playing, but I do like a Blue Moon. Peru, Sunderland 1-0 down they are. Just listening in from Budapest. Hey, John. Connor needs to be focusing on the game. Sorry. Okay, I'll focus. My bad. I'm trying to just take you away from it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to take you away from it because it's painful, isn't it? But we're playing all right. What's your first 11 of beers? Gabe's here. Tell them your favourite whiskey, mate. Put some thickness into that moustache. What is my favorite whiskey? I can't remember the name, but I'll be able to see if I see the bottle. What's it called? Ooh, little knockdown there. My favorite one is, if you've heard of, that's it, Toki Suntory, Japanese whiskey, very nice. Toki Suntory. I think you can get it from Waitrose or like the Whiskey Exchange. You've seen that online. Very good whiskey. You've been to Guernsey Con? I haven't, mate. Actually, I haven't. This is this is hilarious. Yeah. Oh, we're on. Oh, I thought we were in on that right hand side there. Got to be Irish whiskey. Yeah, Irish whiskey's good. Oh, mate, I can't drink whiskey. I couldn't. I couldn't. And then someone introduced me to it. Well, guys, overall, Leeds have responded pretty well. It doesn't look like it's going to be 6 or 7. It did at the start, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. It might just be maybe 2 or 3, which is probably a good result for Leeds. Don't be rude. Connor's Tash has got more depth than Leeds. Connor, I thought you was a beach and beer man. No, mate, I'm not. I don't mind it. Like, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a beach and a beer. You know what I mean? But nah. Mountains, lakes. Canada's like number one. And I'm so jealous that you all live there, all like Canada, and because loads of expats on here. Canada, New Zealand, Australia, America. Yeah. I mean, England's a half-decent country, but it's just going down the absolute shitter, isn't it? Right, let's not go down that. Let's not go down this rabbit hole. What's your death row meal, Connor? Ooh. Death row meal. What would my perfect death row meal be? I have to think about that one. It'd have to be greasy, wouldn't it? It'd have to be greasy. Some horrible food of which would give me some coronary problems a little bit further on down the line. Chris says, it's nearly that time to put a Leeds bet on. Hello, City fan here. User playing well. Presser's back well after the goal. I'm priced out of going to games now, but sat here with a pint. Good lad, mate. Good lad, Jack. Yeah, it's not too bad, mate. When you get opposition fans coming in and just feeling sorry for you, then it's yeah. I mean, like you said, to be fair, we've actually been in City's half for quite a bit. It's just our left-hand side, which apparently, which we've completely changed for this game, is continuing to cause us problems. Doku, Leeds clear. Metcha should just win a free kick, mate. He's all the way back in the left-back position, and City are pressing him really high. Does well, Metcha there. And Nonso, City win a free kick. America is also going down. Yeah, it is, to be fair. That is true. Very, very true. Single malt. Yeah, you're probably right, mate. Who has the worst imminent future, Leeds or England? If you're on about like socially, I'd go with England, but I guess Leeds is part of that. Yeah, I think Leeds United will be all right in the long term. It's just at the minute such a level of apathy with this football club, which we're all too used to feeling. Bournemouth 2-0 up, screamer. All Norwich, aren't we? Norwich winning. Jesus. Free kick City. About 30 yards out. Reinders over it. Ball in. Headed out by Justin. Bernardo Silva knocks it back in. Leeds win a free kick. Yeah, Sunderland 2-0 down. Who scored? Who scored the other one? And Norwich winning. Norwich are drawing. Norwich need to win that game. I don't know why we're talking about Norwich, but there we go. Probably because we'll be there next season. Let's be honest. Sheffield United beating Sheffield Wednesday beating Preston. My goodness. Guys, let's rack up the likes on the video as well. Connor, would you rather fight Daniel Farker or Liam Cooper? At the minute, Farker. Oh, God. What's your meal deal? Do you know what? I go with a bit of fruit in there because I am kind of a healthy lad. I'd go with a cheese Ploughman's. I absolutely love cheese plums. I know it's absolutely bitterly unhealthy for me. And can I then? I don't know if the snack's then the fruit. So if I went for crisps, I go for crisps all day. I love crisps. I would go with salt and vinegar McCoy's crisps. Doku up against Dan James. Ball forward. Ooh, nearly gets Foden in. Haaland defo not trying. Tyler Adams scored. There we go. Tyler Adams has scored from 40 yards. God. Iriola's done a job on him, hasn't he? In terms of making him what he is. Nico Riley up against Dan James here on that right/left-hand side. James tries to win a free kick, doesn't win a free kick. And City come away with it. Would you win a fight with Jesse Marsh? I reckon Jesse's quite hard, you know. I reckon he's quite hard. He's just got that, like, never say die attitude. Put it this way, I reckon Jesse Marsh would batter Daniel Farke. Do you know what I mean? He'd absolutely batter Daniel Farke. Connie might be the first human being I've met who likes cheese ploughmans. Love cheese ploughmans, mate. Honestly, if I could eat cheese ploughmans every day, I would 100% do that. 100. I love just pickle, tomatoes, lettuce. That's me every day, mate. I'm a mouse, basically. I just love cheese. I'm a mouse with a moustache. Bernardo Silva. Leeds' shape's all right here. Nunes. Battled of the pickled onion Space Raiders on Monster Munch, mate. All day and twice on a Sunday. All day and twice on a Sunday. Who would win? All you question. Oh, ball back post. Defending against Haaland. Love that Strauch. Haaland doesn't want to score, does he? If Haaland scores his 100th goal in the Prem-Con, okay. I don't think he's fancying it today, which I'm a big fan of. The questions are coming in. They are quite funny. Is James Justin a footballer? I think so, yeah. Jesse's trained in martial arts. Yeah. I'm shocked it's still 1-0. Weirdly, we're playing. You feel it's definitely coming again. It's definitely coming again, isn't it? You know that goal is coming, but it's quite nice that we've not conceded again. James is an outlet with his pace. Good to see him start. Yeah, he looks all right against Nico, doesn't he? I think Nonso's done okay as well. When we've had that ball, he's took care of the ball well in the pockets. He's winning free kicks. Yeah, it's just hard to see Leeds scoring, innit? It's just have to be some mad counter attack. But yeah, I think that second going in would. I mean, the game feels dead anyway, doesn't it? But Sonny says if Farke's gone tomorrow, who's the man you want Leeds to realistically go and get as a number one? O'Reilly, pull back. Oh, great defending. Still there. Over the bar by Nico Gonzalez. Good defending by Leeds there. Should have been 2-0, really. I would go and get Perez at Vallecano. Yeah. I think Perez pretty much resembles what Iriola was at Vallecano as well. A lot of Bielsa principles, but system-wise, he's absolutely excellent and highly, highly rated over in Spain. I never forget when we went for Iriola. Apparently, Iriola at Vallecano did want to come to Leeds, but it was blocked by Vallecano. But yeah, I'd go for Inigo Perez. That would be the dream appointment for me. Dream would probably be Fabregas, to be honest, but corner comes in over the bar. Chopper says, at least with Nonso and James, you feel like a freak goal would come. Chopper, it'd be good, Dave, wouldn't it, if they'd have started or played against these other teams that were winnable? That'd have been great, wouldn't it? Maybe Brendan Aronson not been in the team. That'd have been good. Might have had more, this is what we're saying for the last however many weeks, Guardiola. Chris says you should have an hour of settling the big issues of the day, like pineapple on pizza or hands as feet or feet as hands. Well, and get it in the comment section below, guys. What do you think? Pineapple on pizza is absolute no-go, though, mate. No-go for me. Ball in. Rodon does well. Bogle. City coming into it a lot more now. A lot more. They're starting to just dominate the game. Doku. Nonso does well, but they win it back off him. But then Nonso gets it. A little bit further out, Nico O'Reilly. Silva. Doku again. Jinx passed. Ball in. Haaland. Yeah, they're not looking great, City, to be honest. They're not looking great. They're quick, but they're not looking great. Hannah says, I'm fully expecting a defeat, but just try. Don't roll over for them. Indeed. Yes, the pineapple on pizza. Hands his feet like an ape. There you go. Alfie in the crowd there as well. Alfie Haaland. Gabe says, if Farke gets sacked, will he attend Fruity Fry? Oh dear. Didn't expect that comment from you, so I'm gonna have to get that off. You cheeky man. Oh dear. Lauren Salt says, would you rather be trapped in a safe room with 10 tiny Daniel Farkers or with 3 really fat Daniel Farkers? Oh god, that's a great question. Are they all bothering me? Do you know what I mean? Can I just put like 10 tiny Daniel Farkers just like I don't know, in a box or something like that? I'd have 10 tiny Daniel Farkers and I'd just put them in a box or something like that. And you just hear them down there going, oh, it's okay, Brendan. And they'd all just be bumping into each other's like something of Toy Story. It's not my fault. Not my fault. It's the player's fault. But then really 3 really fat ones in a room, they'd speak like that as well, and they'd just be taking up a lot more space. It's a great question. Henry says, what's your Chinese? I don't like Chinese food, mate. It's not my shtick, really. I like Thai. I'm a bit of a sucker for Indian food as well, but I find Chinese food a bit watery. Ball over the top. Matis Nunes trying to take on Willie Gnonto. Gnonto does well. There you go. That Willie Gnonto who can't defend. But Gnonto defends just as well as Brendan Aronson, by the way. Controversial comment, but it's true. And the numbers back it up as well. I think he's a decent defender because that's what we do. We like defensive wingers. I know wingers is normally to every other team in the Premier League about getting forward and assists and goals. To us, it's about being a good defender. What's your fave curry? Chicken balti. Dino says, 1 Leeds. I came for the football, stay for the banter. Fantastic chat. I don't know if it's fantastic, mate, but there we go. Ball in. Oh, free header for Guardiola there. Probably should have scored. Shot on goal. I think Perry saved that. Ball went straight back to Phil Foden, fired over the bar. By the way, what I will say is Lucas Perry. Can we talk about that hair transplant? That hair transplant is phenomenal, isn't it? Good effort. It's a good save that. Nobody went out to Phil Foden. Phil Foden was basically allowed to just shoot on goal there. It's a really good save by Perry over the bar. Not a ton of Thai food in America. Ball in. Oh, 2-0. There we go. Leads from set pieces. 2-0. There we go. Yeah. We'll have a look and see who's at fault for this, but this was it's just predictable, isn't it? So, yeah. Yeah. 2-0 it is, everyone. I'm just, yeah. Let's have a look. Ball into the box. Perry tries to punch it. It gets all mixed up. Gets nowhere near it, Perry. Gets absolutely no. I mean, he tries to punch it. I mean, to be fair, there's an argument that Bernardo Silva's obstructing him a little bit on the line there. Goes to punch it. It's Nico O'Reilly gets ahead of him, and then Guardiola stabs it home. 2-0. Perry with the superior hair to Landon Donovan. Yeah, and it's not a wig, is it? Perry, for some weird reason, like how he looks, just does give me Melier vibes sometimes. It's how he looks, innit? Leeds fans don't look happy. Jim Bob says this is where I tap out. Cheers for the straight. Oh, God. Oh, VAR. Possible offside. Possible offside. Tyson Fury in goal for us. Ugh, God. Paul says, Cal, can I delete my "we are still in this" comment just before they scored? Yeah, I don't think we were ever in it, mate, to be honest with you. It always felt like it was just it's when City turn up that dial, and a lot of teams can't stop that. But, you know, I mean, I just don't. It's a very hard game to assess this with City, because Leeds show a bit of fight, great, but that's really all we can do. You know, so that's why I'm not going to get the worst parts of this was Villa, Forest, Brighton, Burnley. These games are the worst part. You know, not this, because this is just is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I know what people are like. If it's 6-7-0, then we can sit here and we can just be like, really? But anything else, it just feels like it's obvious at this point. Gio says, I honestly don't think Perry is better than Melier. Is it counted? Not sure. Still going on. VAR. Where is Goodmanson? SOE says this should get Farkas sacked after the game. Paul, hi Paul. Good to see you in here, mate. We're going to win, pal. Keep the faith. Does it count? Yeah, it's counted. This should get Farkas sacked after the game if it ends in a cricket score. Yeah, definitely. If we get absolutely annihilated, then yeah. But I just don't know with our owners. I just think that feels like our owners are losers. I'll be honest. It feels like they're a bit loserish with how they approach things. We've got the least competitive Americans out there when it comes to business. It's pretty crazy. Bielsa 10 men with poor players, and Raf is better than the Farka team. Oh yeah, I mean, what are we? This is the thing as well. Like people love Bielsa, but they seem to forget that as well. The fact that in that first season, how he was improving so many players. You know, we play a 4-1-4-1, but it turned into a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-4 at points. Like Bielsa just made water into wine, really, with what he was able to do. And this is why I find it so crazy, like some of the excuse-laden bits for Daniel Farke. It's like, it's a much better team. It's a much better team than what Bielsa had, you know? It's a better team than what Marsh had, let's be honest. It's a better team than what Marsh had. DJ says, hi, mate. Good to see you in here as well, DJ. Really appreciate your support all the time, buddy. Bye-bye, Farke. Time for Brendan Rodgers now. I'm not sure, DJ. He did take Leicester down. I think he's very, very similar to Farke, to be honest. Possession laden, full of excuses. I wouldn't be excited by his play, to be honest. Is he a good enough coach to really help Leeds now? I'm not sure. Would he be hungry enough as well? You need a manager who, for me, who's like up and coming, a little bit hungry to prove himself. You know, those extra hours on the training pitch with the players. Leeds win a free kick. Sunderland pulled one back. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Oh, yay. Robbie Rhino says we don't practice set pieces. Yeah, it feels like that, mate, doesn't it? Feels like it's all a bit chaotic. They've had a couple in this game as well, which have been very close to at least someone getting on the end of it. Goal Sunderland, yeah, I've just seen that. Profit Press says, rainy Tuesday night in Oxford in 2026. Do you want to come with me, mate? Should we just get down there? We ain't going to be doing a watch along for that. Connor, what came first? The chicken or the egg? What came first, the chicken or the dickhead? That's my question. Mark Robbins. Oh, God, no, not Mark Robbins. Okay, Donnarumma. Forget they've got Donnarumma as well. 30 minutes in, 2-0 City. Diaz. Nunes. Foden. Leeds get a foot in. Gruev does well. Wins it back. Well done, Gruev. Ampadu, man. Ampadu. I think Ampadu. Look, I love Ethan and I praised Ethan a lot, but I think he's been, in the probably last 5 or 6 games, I think he's been woeful. Woeful. And maybe I've not said that enough on the match reactions, but for someone who was pioneered for Ethan Ampadu to be this almost like top CDM, like I'll be honest, if he was fit, I'd have dropped him for Stack in this game. But Farke would never ever drop Ethan Ampadu, and we all know that. But I'd have dropped him for Stack in the 6. Ball played forward. And that, to be fair, is a brilliant ball from Ampadu. Dan James, could Leeds get something here? Nonto, 3-on-3. Got to do something. Mecha. Fucking hell, man. Fuck me. Mecha, that is shit. 3-on-3 situation. It was actually Ampadu did really, really well there, to be fair. I need to see more of that from him in terms of just those balls forward. Played the ball over the top. Dan James up against Guardiola. James did well. Nonto with a good ball. And Mecha's first. Oh, good Lord. Mecha's just smacked that over the bar. It's nearly hit me in the other side of Manchester. It's terrible effort on goal. Completely leaning back. Good opportunity for Leeds, that. Good opportunity. Sorry to say, I'm now cheering on a cricket score in the hope that it wakes up in 48 hours. Wakes up in 49 hours and they sack. The 49ers wake up and they sack Farker in the next 48 hours. Yeah. Corbran, Ampapu. Gelhardt scored the winner against Stoke. Did he? Has he scored again? Has he scored again, Gelhardt? I didn't know that, you know. Wow. I'm so happy for him, though. I'm happy he's actually beat Stoke. Gelhardt. Oh, 90. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm so happy for Gelhardt. I loved Gelhardt. He was such a good player. He just didn't fit. He didn't fit. You know, he needs a 2. And you got to think, is he playing in a 2 at Hull? I think he is. But if he's playing in a 2 at Hull, he's got to have like a bustler next to him. And I think he has. I think it's McBurney, innit? Did they play with a 2 up top? McBurn didn't even play. He's playing in the 10 there, Gelhardt. Yeah, I'm so happy for him. Technically, one of our best players throughout. One of our best players, technically. Just could never find a spot for him, could we? Ball played up. Oh, terrible ball over the top. Guys, we slap a like on the video. We've got 1,300 of you in here for this funny watch along. Connie, you look like an Australian with Tash. Love it. Yes, mate. Let's do it. G'day, mate. Yeah, when I was in Australia, I looked so English as well. I just had when I was out in Australia, I just had like a ice gem. Skin fades. And now I've just got the old mullet and the tash. But I had like a beard. If you know, you know. I had a beard and this stupid skin fade, proper English cut. Now I've just got a mullet. Lucas Radaby has just tweeted, Leeds have to defend better, says John Evans. There you go. Well, Chris, Chris, as a technical footballer, mate, him or Aronson, he is literally on a different level. He's technically, Joffrey's on a different level to Brendan Aronson. It's just all the other facets. He's been right wing this season. Okay, he'll have been inverting a lot though, won't he? Which kind of primarily will put him in that 10 spot. Would you play Nonto over Sneezy, Sleepy, or Happy? Do you know what I wanted to go with? I don't know if you guys saw the pod. I wanted to go with a front 4 so I wanted Tanaka and Ampadu in that double pivot because I'm just looking at this game and I'm like, I don't care. City with the corner. Foden gets it back, delivers it again, all the way through. Guardiola. Shot on goal, just over the bar from Nunes, I think it is, from Reinders. So I'd have gone a front 4. I'd have gone Tanaka, Ampadu, Nonto in the 10, Okafor left, James right, Metra up top. Why not? Why not? I might be switching this off at half time. Connor rocking the Danny McBride Tash. Can you give us a southern accent? Brandane, I can only talk like that. Is that any good, Brandane? Cletus, you pick up our children, Cletus. I am Brandane, and I have a bottle of moonshine, and I am not moving off this sofa, young man. How about that? There we go. I don't know what that was, but there you go. Imagine looking at Championship defenders. Championship defenders then ignoring Van Ewick and getting Justin. Yeah, he'd have cost a lot of money though, wouldn't he, mate? There's no way Van Ewick. Or maybe he would have done, you know. Maybe we could have got Van Ewick for around 10 million quid. You've seen stranger things, haven't you? Yeah, no, you're probably right. Yeah, and I don't disagree with you as well. Oh, this is such a turgid watch, isn't it? Just sit here, just kicking the ball around, and we're just kind of like in a low block. Oh, for NFL edits, thank you so much. I thought that was terrible. Oh, Lanzarote Whites, enjoy yourself, mate. Enjoy yourself. Good lad, Fred. Yeah, we'll talk about anything, though. I'm trying to take you away from this absolute... Leeds why do we do it? Why do we do this? Do you know what I mean? Why do we all endure this every week? And we're going to have to do it twice a week next year. Don't forget that. You hope with this club, don't you? Imagine if we'd come up and done a Forest or a Villa or, and that was the long-term thing. But you just know how this season's going to go. And as fans, we shouldn't have no hope. And we're just like that now, aren't we? It's just, we know the writing feels like it's on the wall. And if you don't laugh, you'll cry. If we don't have a bit of fun, what's the point? Nonto gets fouled, surely. Doesn't get anything. Nonto wins a free kick. 20 years of being shit. Yeah, mate, I'm the rest of it. I'm the rest of it. It's 3 decades, isn't it? It's 3 decades. My entire life Leeds have been shite. My dad's always like, oh, it's so sad, and it's son. I'm like, shut up, Dad. The things you've seen us win leagues, mate. I'm 32. 32. The things you've seen, my friend. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God. It's the hope that kills you. You come up, you think, oh, yeah, okay, we'll give it a good go this time. Everybody's saying Leeds are going to be the team. Leeds are going to be the team that's going to upset the bunch at the top. And you think, oh, brilliant. But no. But no. We were good in the 70s. Yeah, wasn't alive, mate. Gabe says, I'm watching Gruev play in the Premier League. Sums everything up, really. Well, yeah, him and Aronson for the past however many. We've got him now, and now we've got... I can't even talk. Gruev. Oh, Bobby's back in the building. How you, mate? Long time no see, mate. Difficult to indulge myself in Leeds content. I completely understand that, buddy. Completely understand that. Good to see you in here, though, mate. Yeah, I do understand that. Imagine making it your job. Weirdo. We've just been speaking, Bobby, about doing maybe a Cooking with Connor show. Connor finally learns how to cook. The viewers give Connor recipes to try and attempt, and Connor tries to attempt them over a 2-hour period. That'd be better, wouldn't it? Seeing me in the kitchen make an absolute arse of myself. Ball in. I think Nonto's playing well here, Leeds come out. Good little bit of play. Pass the ball. Oh, Ampadu plays it backwards again. Ampadu's followed his run, though. Leeds in City's half, which is a nice change. Ethan Ampadu. Nonto. Gruev. Ampadu. Good bit of football from Leeds. Come on. Let's stop being so scared. Just commit. Ball played foot. Oh, unlucky. But do you know what I think now? I just think, excuse my French, and look, all the kiddies who are maybe in the chat, or maybe some of the parents who have kiddies in the chat, just one of these plays over your children's ears. Do you just think? Just fucking go for it. Just go for it. Oh no, Connor, you're getting reeled in. I'm getting reeled in. Cooking with Connor, hiking with Connor, tranquility, serenity, Lake District. No more rants. No more rants. Do you know, someone said to me, he said the only time I watch your content, Connor, is when you're ranting, because when you're ranting, it's when you get to that point of which, I think you make sense the most. And I'm like, yeah, but when I get there, sometimes I can't stop. I just can't stop. Farker's raging with that decision. Rant more. Crochet with Connor, much better idea. Yeah. Spaghetti carbonara. Bet you could cook that, Connor. Simple dish, but very tasty, Chaz. Another fact about me. Because now we're making it all about me. It's the Connor show now. We're not talking about Leeds anymore. I want this ego to, get higher and higher, and we'll talk about me. Pick me. Joking, but seriously, I was a pescatarian, and my family still are pescatarian. But I was a pescatarian for 21 years. So I remember when I first had a chicken breast, and I thought it was the most filling thing ever. Because I just grew up on fish. 1,300 people watching this, and and then I decided to try and get to the gym and try get into a bit of a beefcake, and so I started eating loads of meat, and now I can't get the weight off. So yeah, advice for all the people in the chat: go pescatarian. You lose a lot of weight. You know what I mean? Don't need all that chicken gunk, all that rubbish. Burnley have overtaken us. Good to see. You got a therapist? I haven't got a therapist. I've actually thought sometimes of. Apparently, I read somewhere that they say that everybody should have like a therapist. But then I'm looking at a therapist, and it's like 50 quid. I just go to a therapist and start talking about Daniel Farker. I think Ryan. I think I'd just start talking about Leeds. Imagine if I just walked into a therapist. So what is it, Connor, that gets you down? Why is Brendan Aronson still on the pitch? Well, Connor, no, we're here to talk about you. Yeah, but you can't start him. We've still not sorted out the left-hand side. My therapy is you guys. This is the One Leeds channel is just therapy. It's me coming on and having a rant about things with Leeds that annoy me. That's pretty much what this is. Right, free kick. Oh, Leeds wall gets in front of it. We actually get in front of this free kick in a wall, which is good. Nonto up against 3 players. Be good if Justin actually helped him out. He is nowhere near him every time Nonto gets the ball, which is good. You're our therapy, mate. There's 1,000 of you in here not liking the video. Yeah, guys, thank you. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. I should be in bed. Doku in the box. Oh, pulls it across. Silva blocked by Leeds. Oh, can I? Yeah, I do want to have a little bit of a rant with how we're approaching this game. I just ball in, and again this is just shooting. Oh, good save, Perry. This is just shooting practice. This is just. I mean, they've turned it up a little bit now, which is terrifying. Look, we know we can't compete with City, but I need to. I think I might have to rant in a second because Haaland. I mean, this is just. It's embarrassing. It's just every second ball lands with them. Every second ball we've blocked, and fair play to our defenders. The blocks on the edge of our area, it must be in the region, guys. If you're not watching it, the blocks that Leeds must have made, as in with shots on goal, must be in the region of 10, 12 now, which just shows how dominant City are. But I just think, just commit now. Just commit. That's kind of where I'm looking at it right now. You know, get Okafor on. Just commit. I know Leeds' structure is decent right now, and a lot of people will say, Con, you don't want to lose by however many. And I understand that. I do get that. But what have we got to lose? That's kind of where I'm at with it. Teams don't normally go down on goal difference anyway. And look, keeping the score down, fine. But I'm just like, are we just going to defend on the edge of our box? We're not going to commit any men forward. Nonto gets the ball, and he's just by himself on that left-hand side with maybe Tanaka coming up beside him, but nobody else there. I'm just like, just go for it, lads. Just go. You get picked off. At least you've gone for it. Do you know what I mean? We're just sitting ducks here for them to score another 4 or 5. And we're so deep. It's unbelievable. We're unbelievably deep. We're just literally on the penalty line, goal line. Do you know what I mean? I just think to myself, just go for it. And it sounds basic, but commit men forward, attack. You know, if they pick us off, they pick us off. They pick most teams off. But I just think us just sitting in like a low block, 2-0 down, just delaying the inevitable. I'm just like, what's the point? What is the point in playing? Ugh. Paul says I'm pescatarian when I'm watching, when I'm at the chip shop. Sorry, I don't know. I think I think my brain just switched off there. Gabe says, funny enough, there are other teams in the bottom half that don't get folded up like Charlie Zelenoff, I don't know who that is, against Arsenal at Man City. This is perfect. It's white flag stuff, isn't it? It's like, Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here, is there? And I get City are brilliant. I understand that, but this is just like an FA Cup game, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, Burnley did get folded by them 5-1. But I mean, we just look terrified, don't we, lads and lasses? We just look terrified. There's no confidence in the team. Perry is shot to bits. We had a bit of a spell, didn't we? We had a nice, like, sort of 9-minute spell, but we the left hand side gets changed, and within 50 seconds they've scored, like, through that left hand side, and the cutback goal thing again. So I'm like, what are we commending here? I get, but this is the thing. Like, how can we analyze this game whatsoever? Because the rebuttal always is just going to be, well, it's City, so we might as well just sit here, watch us get battered, and then just go, oh, it's City, because that's what the stuff will be after the game. And it's like, oh, Man City, look how much money they've spent. They're way too good, and they are. But I mean, it's just come up there. In the first half, we've had 5 touches in their box, 5. And I think at some point it's just we're not even committing. We're not committing any men forward, are we? It's just so low blocky. And I just don't see the point. I'm just like, okay. Doku. Doku again. Ball's going to come in at some point. No, it's not. Doku this time. Ball in. Oh, nearly 3-0. The thing is, we're defending a low block and we can't defend. We can't defend like this. So we just sat back. Like, every ball that comes in, City get the first contact and the second contact. So we're sitting back in a low block and we're not winning anything. Ball's just been played in there. Nico O'Reilly had to score. Had to score. Gruev, Tanaka, nobody up with him. Nobody anywhere. Like, there's no forward players here. Nobody committing. Yeah, half time. Well, yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. We'll get your thoughts in. What do you think? Yeah, as we probably expected. Joe Gelhardt has now equaled Brendan Aronson's goal contribution from last season in 29 less games. Brendan Aronson was in the championship as well, in a much better team. Yeah. Yeah. But I think when we look at it, I'll be honest, there's a big conversation forming with Joe Gelhardt. Big conversation, especially when you're seeing the likes of Jack Harrison and Brendan Aronson still pulling on a Leeds shirt. And now the stats are backing it up as well. I mean, stats backed it up anyway. It was just people, for whatever reason, had this affinity. I don't know why, with Jack Harrison. And then Brendan Aronson is just still defended with no data backup, no quantitative representation with how good he is. I mean, I remember last season, I was told that he did so much for his Leeds side. The numbers were very good. And it's like you said, Joffy's equaled now his GNA in 29 less games for Hull. In the same position, like right wing, number 10. I think the positive in this half's been Nonto. Yeah. But I'm just like, yeah. We'd have had, this is why I was saying to you guys, like, get a manager in earlier, because it's time, it's valuable time, it's systems, it's philosophy, it's an ethos, it's tactical structure, it's something different. Maybe today it's a back 3 instead of 4 at the back. It's been maybe a little bit more aggressive when a new manager comes in. Right now, it's just sitting ducks. I mean, as I said, if you guys have just joined, I think towards probably the last 10, 15 minutes, we must have put in about 15 blocks there. Positive, it's only 2-0. Yeah. Find it so bizarre that our Farker replacements are Ange, Rodgers, and Gerrard. Absolutely mental that these people have full-time jobs dedicated to being experts and can't sell the project. Ronnie, if that is what we do, then just pack up. Just pack up. There's no point. Yeah, and if that is like kind of who we target, I mean, it gives me like a crumb of comfort that, you know, in the summer it was like the likes of Carlos Corberán being mentioned. But, you know, you need to be looking at like Inigo Perez, Knutson, Bo Svensson. These are all managers who will be very decent managers in the future as well, and are young and they're hungry. Points to prove. You've got to sell the project. You've got to sell the club that is Leeds United. If you don't do that, you go and get like a Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, you're all absolutely bang on the money. And do you know what? It just shows that the learnings of them, where they came out and bullshitted us and said that, oh, it'll be different this time. It's not really been that different. Like, I was talking to a couple of lads not long ago. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, and they were saying that the question was, are Leeds better with the 49ers now than what we were? And it's like, well, yeah, financially, I think we are, from what we kind of perceive, and us getting up and then coming back down again and all this sort of stuff, and you know, coming back up again. But these people have seen what's happened with Rads. They've seen all of it, and they said that they were going to do things different. They weren't a part to play in any of it. It was all Rads. It was all Orta. It was all Kinnear. It wasn't them. But then they come in, and we all know how this is going to go. They'll get beat today. They'll likely get beat against Chelsea and Liverpool. We'll play Brentford, and they'll probably think about sacking him after that. And then we'll go into a window, or he'll get a win, in one of the games, which we all want as Leeds fans, let's be honest, but then it papers over the cracks. So then he gets a win. They keep him in, back him in January to a certain extent, which might be 1 or 2 players. But then you got to look at Farker as a manager, and who are we realistically going to go out and get with him as a pull and Leeds in the bottom 3? What, Harry Wilson? Wow. It's not going to keep us up, is it? Especially with Farker at the helm, with Harry Wilson. I don't think that's going to keep us up. And then you end up, sacking him? Sack him in Fed, late Jan? That's just exactly what we did with Marsh. It's the exact same thing. So they've not learned. They're just doing the same thing again. So we all know, like, and if they thought they wanted to, if they wanted to sack him and it was all coming out, in the summer, why didn't they do it? Because they've got no bottle. They've got no metal about them. No bottle, no metal. And we've seen that with Prague at Rangers. So, yeah. Oh, dear. What are your thoughts on Corberán? He's an option that might be decent for us. Yeah, he improves the players, Hisham, 100%. He improves the players, but if I'm Corberán, I'm not touching this, to be honest with you. And Corberán's had a lot of injuries at Valencia. When he first came in at Valencia, like, his defensive astuteness, they were all absolutely loving how he changed personnel out there. And Corberán's been seen as a relative success out in Valencia. And he's always been a manager who's made greater really sort of lacking profiled players. You look at that Huddersfield team was rancid. How well he did with that. The crap West Brom side he took over, and how well he did with them. So yeah, when he gets a full squad back to health, because he's been decimated in Valencia, I think you'll start to see an upturn in those results. But there's a reason, like, a top 4 club in Spain, in terms of reputation wise, came in for him because he's a good coach. But would he improve? Like, you've got to ask yourself a basic question: as a coach, could a coach get more out of these players? Or is Daniel Farker just the best coach, and not one other coach on the continent could get more out of these players? I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I don't think Farker's that good a coach, to be honest with you. And something else that we've got to bear in mind is that Norwich stint is a long time ago now. It's a long time ago now. Did really well, but this is, 5-6 years on now? A lot has happened in 5 or 6 years. But yeah. Would you take Rodgers, Connor? Absolutely not, Sheza. No, I wouldn't, mate. John says Knutson's last game in the Norwegian League today, and he's out of contract in December. We need to target this man. He can do a job with lower quality players. Look what Martin O'Neill has done at Celtic. Do you genuinely believe, though? Do you genuinely believe? Kirsch, what are we looking to win? We're not looking to win anything, mate. We're looking to stay in the division and build something around a manager who can. Do you think Corberan will be able to attract more players than Daniel Farker in January? Corberan has a rap sheet of improving players consistently. You know, why hasn't a top club ever, a top club ever come in for Daniel Farker? Why haven't top Premier League clubs come in for Daniel Farker? When he was at Norwich and doing his thing, when he was at Leeds and doing his thing, why didn't Valencia come in for Daniel Farker? Valencia came in for Carlos Corberan at West Brom because they saw that level, they saw that potential. I'm not just being an advocate here for Carlos Corberan because he wouldn't be my number one choice. He really wouldn't. I think there's better ones out there, but I think it's ludicrous. And I know it's football and it's subjective, but I think it's ludicrous to suggest and to think that Daniel Farker is the best coach for the job right now to get the best out of these individuals, and nobody else on the continent could do anything else. I think that is mental. I don't think there's any evidence for that either. I think that's a crazy statement to make, to be honest with you. Kirsch, I'm just go look at the Huddersfield team, mate. Go look at the West Brom team when he took over and where he took them to. Like, mate, there's no comparison in going down to the Championship with one of the most lucrative sides ever. Our depth in the Championship was Manor Solomon, Dan James, Willie Gnonto, and Ramazani, and Joe Gelhardt as options out wide. We had a player on 65 grand a week in the Championship. That's what, and we didn't go up straight away, by the way. Going down with Rutter, Somerville, that caliber of player, like taking over a dour West Brom side and a dour Huddersfield team, and to get them where he got them, like that is. And now we're talking about he's not won anything. Okay, well, what we'll do is I'd love to see Farker in charge of that Huddersfield team and see if he just wins the Championship, because I don't think he does, mate. I'll be honest with you. Just been watching the game, waiting for it to end. I just hope this new manager is someone who gives us hope of survival. Definitely, yeah. Who'd you like, Connor? Keith, I'd go with Inigo Perez. I'd go with Knutson. I'd go with Bo Svensson. I'd go with Cesc Fabregas. I'd go with Thiago Motta. I'd go with any of those five. But that shows mass ambition, and I don't think now, if I mean Knutson's targetable, Motta's targetable, Svensson's targetable, but I was saying this multiple times, but they should have got rid of him in the international break because we're 16th in the division and we still had Villa coming up at home. That's much more attractive than now coming up against the teams that they're coming up against, because a new manager will probably look at it and go, no chance. They're in the bottom three. I'm not playing Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool again. I'm not doing that, so that's kind of where I'm at. So it's probably going to be I've got a horrible feeling it'll be Gerrard when they get rid of him. Horrible feeling. Regarding Corberan, Farker never beat him at West Bromwich Albion. Yeah. Paul says a lot of respect for him here in Spain, Connor. Yeah, mate, 100%. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm just going to get myself another coffee and I'll be back for the second half in just a second. Right, I'll see you lovely lot in a bit.
Leeds on the offensive.
Has he made halftime changes? Has he made halftime changes? Like, wow. I mean, that is quite incredible. Gruev with a free kick. Ball in. Donnarumma. Oh, chance. Oh, blocked off. Oh, blocked. I think it was Ampadu. That was a bit of a chance for Leeds. And Leeds fall over and City win a free kick. He's actually made changes, which, I mean, I think that maybe indicates, I don't know about you guys, but he's maybe a little bit worried about losing his job. Do you get the same impression, or is that just me? Because has he ever done that? I don't think he's ever done that. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Jakobiol have come on. Obviously, Nonto's gone off. I thought Nonto was fine in the first half. But he's gone. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Lucas Metra up top. Like, he must know, mustn't he, lads and lasses? He must know. I mean, I don't mind the change. The changes. I'm not happy with, like, Nonto going off, but I mean, I think this is how he should have started the game or whatever. But he must know that. Like, he's thinking, oh yeah, I'm under a bit of pressure here. The halftime changes, and then B, we're still playing out from the back, which is good. God, City pressing high. But then the two up top is interesting. So he's 3 at the back and 2 up top, and then he's made changes at half time. Very unlike him. Ball over the top. Leeds winning it high. Ball through. I think he's offside here. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin scored, but I think he's offside. Oh, he's not! Well! Oh, well! Calvert-Lewin scores. It's 2-1. Leeds have gone to 3 at the back. 2 up top, like we've been calling for all season. And Leeds are back in it. And we look aggressive. And City look a little bit rocked there. Leeds, they try to play out from the back. Leeds win high. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is onside as the ball is played. Bad first touch, but then he's almost tackled it into the net off Nico O'Reilly. It's 2-1. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Hang on a minute. Cooking with Connor might just have to take a sidestep. It's a bad touch. Is it Nunes? Yeah, Henry, I thought he was as well, mate. I thought he was. Back 3. Is it a back 3? $10 years, yeah. We all want Leeds to win, don't we? But yeah. Leeds pushing high. It feels like we're having a bit of a spell now, Leeds, in app for like what we'd expect to have. Do you know what I mean? We've scored though at the Etihad. That's good. ECL for England. Look what happens when you actually go for it. This is what I mean. Look, I'm not saying we're going to win the game because I still think they'll probably end up getting another 3. But it just makes it's like he gets worried. I mean, this is a worry. That was a worrying change, wasn't it? He's thinking, shit, I can't let this go on like this. There's a likelihood I might get the sack. At half time, he's changed it to a back 3, gone 2 up front. The stubbornness of the man is unheard of. Like, why didn't you do this earlier? And I'm not saying we're going to win the game, by the way, guys, because there's a likelihood we haven't. But system change, 2 up top. Leeds already look much better. We look more aggressive. Way more aggressive. And it's good to see 2 lumps up front. And look at this. Look at them. They're trying to play out from the back. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Metra pressing them high. They can't deal with it. It's as if we've been saying this for about what would you say, guys? The start of the season we've been saying this? Can't go to a back 3. That can't happen. No, you can't do that. Sunderland have equalised. Wow. Rajiv, I know, mate. It can work. Long throw. Ball into the box. Oh, it's a shame that we had a lot of bodies forward there. City have won the first contact. Leeds have won it back. Brilliant. I think Tanaka's had a really good start to this second half. Really good start. That's it though. This is what we've recruited for. Whether or not you agree with the recruitment, this is what we've recruited for. 3 at the back and lumps up top. That is what we've recruited for. You bring in a 25 or whatever it was, a 25 million pound centre back. You got to play him. You've got to play him if you're Leeds United. So yeah, 3 at the back. Sujal. Well, probably listen to the masses, mate, hasn't he? Ball played out wide. Leeds have had it. It's been a much better time. In a 3, wouldn't you love to see Gabby Goodmanson? I'd be taking Justin off and putting Goodmanson on. Back 3. I mean, Justin's having to cut inside every time, so the width doesn't make sense on that left-hand side. Take Justin off and put Goodmanson on. We know how good Goodmanson is attacking. Three-two Cherries now. God, what a game. I dare not believe no, Jeff. There's no point. It kills you, doesn't it? Beale clipped over the top. I think Bogle could be onside here. What a brilliant ball by Beale. That is unlucky. Rodon trying to be aggressive with Doku. Doku does really well under pressure. He's not so injured. Didn't look like it, mate. We've got options on the bench on that left-hand side, haven't we? I don't know why James. If we're playing a back 3, Justin shouldn't be on the pitch. It should be maybe a wing back in Okafor, or like a wing back sort of like artillery winger, or Goodmanson, who can run that line. Calvert-Lewin wins a free kick. That is brilliant centre forward play from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That is so good. Look at him trying to. Oh, are you not frustrated? You're not frustrated with this? It's fucking hell. Excuse my French. See what I mean when I've said about the players? Can they compete? This is what I'm talking about. They can compete. So frustrating. Free kick. Gruev over it. Good spell for Leeds. Gruev. Oh, God. It's weak. It's piss weak from Leeds there. Got to be better in the set piece. I don't know. Tanaka's just done a Sol Campbell slide away and missed the ball. Rodon's having a go at Doku there. Doku's diving. The Cooking with Connor channel. Oh, God. Ball over the top again. Metcher onto it this time. Look at Bogle. He's turned back. Oh, and then he loses. Fucking hell, Metcher. Metcher then loses the ball, trips over it, and City come away with it. Oh, dear. That was poor from Metcher. Oh, here we go. They're in. Well done. Good. Well defended by Leeds. Well defended. How much better do we look, though? How much better do we look structurally as well? I think we look decent, and he's got weaponry on the bench. I don't know why Justin's still on the pitch. I don't get why James Justin is still on the pitch. AJ, wow. The thing is, AJ, objectively, we're in the bottom 3 and we've played 8 of the bottom 10 teams, mate. So he can't be doing that well, can he? What are we doing now? Donnarumma's just fallen over when we've got the ball. Ideal. City do look rattled. I think that's why they're all falling over and trying to, get a few bits going here when it comes to maybe off, like take your time. It's like Donnarumma. He'll be absolutely fine here. I know, mate. It's a different team. It is a different team. The 2 up top. Just put out as a tweet. Literally, look how much better we look in a back 3 with 2 up top. No isolated front man, centre mids close together, strength in numbers at the back. You literally can't make it up. The team is designed for this shape. It's true though, isn't it? Slap a like on the video as well, everyone. How is this allowed? I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Hi, Lee. Speaking. Right, Leeds have it. Recovered. I don't know who's booked, to be honest. I just tuned out there when Donnarumma was on the flight. Is he absolutely fine now? Presumably he is. He's just taking this thing out of the game. That's what Donnarumma was doing there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Bogle. Ball over the top. See, we can just go long. See, we can go long. It's causing them problems because Leeds can go long. You've either got Mecha or you've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So Leeds can go long. It doesn't have to be from the centre backs. It can be from the left winger. It can be from the right winger in terms of the wing backs. It can be from the centre mids. Centre mids are currently close together. There's no isolation. Biol looks so comfortable here in that 2 as well. Tanaka's looking good. It's the shape. It's the shape this team is. It's designed for. Perry's kicking is absolutely shit, isn't it? It is terrible. I'm not saying he's terrible. I'm saying his kicking is poor. What's wrong with it? He's been booked for that. Mental. Doku. But I kind of want to see how we defend as well in this 3. We've not seen enough of it, have we? So I want to see the shape should be designed a lot better when City are coming forward. Because what Leeds should now do, in effect, is collapse into a back 5. So, with City on the ball, it should be a lot harder for them to get through now. Nico O'Reilly. Doku. Now, he is the difference maker because he completely takes your shape out, really, because he's so quick. But Leeds do, Bogle and Tanaka do really well. Tanaka, see how Tanaka's covering Bogle? See? How Tanaka's covering Bogle. That is how you sort out the problems when it's wide left or wide right. You have an extra covering centre-back. You have a central midfielder who's closer to the fullback. That's what happens. You have to have cover. Gabby Goodmanson was getting overloaded against Villa. He's been overloaded again with Forest as well. You've got someone who covers and just slots in to help him out, like we used to get with Bielsa when it was the trios. He must have been panicking, though. This never happens, does it? Oh, God. Chris, is that you do realise this is just save Farker's job? Yeah. I do, mate. Yeah. Us scoring And yeah, I do. Yeah, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't at all. But yeah, you're right. It's more like it's more embarrassing that it's taken him this long, and now he's realised. And I'd love the journalist to say to him, "Why haven't you done this before? Why haven't we gone to a back three before? Why have you got a centre back who's just been sat on the bench by himself?" Born now be better in this shape as well in a three. But yeah, I mean, City are gonna. I think City will probably still beat us, but we just look so much better. Look so much better structured. I think my point is like you get constantly just people saying how crap the team is, and we can't work in a set structure. We can work in a set structure, and it's so nice that people have actually seen it now. But yeah, you're right, Chris, because this is just going to get leveled at Farker for doing this, for being so innovative to actually go with a three and a two up top. Against top teams, this is how you should shape up. This is how we should have shaped up against Arsenal. They're in here, to be fair. Good block. Nico Gonzalez. Leeds are a bit deep, to be fair. Doku. Well done. Good defending. Mecha. Mecha does well. Got to keep hold of it, though. Well done, Mecha. Really, really good. They're just looking. Biol looks awesome. Nick, he's not a bad. We bought him for 20, 25 million quid, mate. Biol is not a bad player. He's not a bad player. Unfortunately, we get a lot of Leeds fans just casting doubt on our players after like one game. James Justin's down again. James Justin, man, you played barely any football. How are you injured? I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it, but get him off the pitch. Like James Justin, you shouldn't be injured after playing frigging 63 minutes. You've not played a game this season. Farker had a text at halftime. Joe says, Connor, I was speaking to you in Dublin, and as you know, I'm a referee now after coaching stint. But let me tell you, we were in possession when the GK went down. Referee should not have stopped the game. Fair enough, Joe. Fair enough, mate. I just wish sometimes they'd, because now they should be going in after the press conference, whatever the weather, and go, they looked so much better in that shape. Why haven't you done this before, Mr. Farker? You know, it's like, even if we hadn't scored, we'd be saying this. I'd be on here saying, look how much better we look now. Because we're not supposed to get a result here, but just the structure and the personnel. I'm not saying we've got world beaters, but do we have enough in this team to stay up? We do. But this is where Leeds will be so much better throughout the season with a back three. It's literally how we've recruited. Yeah, Justin can go off. Get Gabby on. Just get Gabby on anyway. I don't want Justin back on. Ball in. Oh. Oh my God, Tanaka. What's going on? Have they won a penalty? Oh, Leeds have got a penalty, but it'll just get VAR overturned. By the way, how's Tanaka missed when we played on? Dominic Calvert-Lewin causing havoc. It's a pen. It's a pen. Leeds have won a penalty. It's a penalty all day. It is a nailed-on penalty. That can't get overturned. Yeah, nailed on. Nailed on. Absolutely nailed on pen. They cannot overturn that. They cannot overturn that. Leeds have won a penalty. That is nailed on. Nailed on pen. Look how long this is taking, though. The absolute shit bags. Get in net. What is going on? Why are they going to VAR? It's a nailed-on penalty. Absolutely nailed on. And I know VAR take a look at everything. Leeds have won the penalty. Yeah, get out. Get out. Referee, start booking him. It's a penalty all day long. Donnarumma, get back in net as well. Please. Please. Metcha. Against Donnarumma, I don't fancy his chances. I'm not going to lie. Metcha. Come on, lad. Come on. Metcha. Penalty. Knew it. Yes! No! Get in! Get in! Come on! Rebound! 2-2. Get in! Come on now! We've had him this second half. We've absolutely had him this second half. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Get in! I knew he'd miss. I knew he'd miss. And I just thought to myself, please get the rebound. Right, come on now. Come on. Get in. Gabby's coming on as well. Come on. I knew he'd miss. I knew he'd miss. But there for the rebound. That's dominant. That's Lucas Metro on 4 goals, by the way. 4 goals. And I'm only saying this because people say, and we get told that they're not good enough. That's Metro on 4 goals. 4 goals. Isidore, Sunderland's top scorer, 4 goals. And the only reason I mention that is because, you know, it's like, oh, Sunderland have got so many better players than us. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not saying that. But Metcha and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, in a decent system, you'll be able to get decent numbers out of them. Metro on 4 goals. The shaky now, though. It's this back two. It's this front two that's caused. Come on, don't do the Leeds and concede now. Stinks of a horrible, sweaty Man City goal out of nowhere, a penalty they'll probably get. But it's this front two. This front two is causing them problems because they build up in a 3. Really, this is kind of what Villa did to us. Got to be careful. Always most vulnerable. Brilliant. Yeah, City win is going to hurt you so much, mate. We've done this before. I've had this. Do you remember, was it Chelsea a couple of years ago and we got right back in it and they beat us? I'm still expecting it, but I'm just happy that now we've seen a back 3. The majority have seen a back 3 and gone, actually, we can play with this. We can play with this. Unfortunately, it's just taken the manager about 4 years to realise, but we can actually play with this. Absolutely brilliant, though. Come on! And we've absolutely shell-shocked them this half. Oh, no. Oh, dear. But they do have the ability, City, at any point to just kill you. But there's cover. But Bogle's been excellent. And because there's a back 3, point in case right there. Back 3, Jayden Bogle up against Doku. Immediately, there's cover from Joe Rodon. So you're basically doubling up. Either way, Doku goes, you've got him covered. You've got him covered. He's got support. Anytime Bogle has it as well, it's Tanaka, you know? Right, really close to him as well. Evertonian here, your away fans are class. Yeah, mate, they are. They are. We've got some very good support, to be honest. Michael says there was also... Oh, mate, I was in a pub for that with them all there. Oh, I thought the ball got behind there. It's got to be a little bit careful. Like we said, you are most vulnerable. To pick the obvious, Ampadu, what's he doing? They are pressing high all of a sudden, though, City. Leeds are competing really well. They've been brilliant the second half. They've been brilliant. We're just aggressive. Brilliant from Rodon. Gruev. Come on now! Come on. They just look confident. We're not showing them any respect as well. Gone long. There you go. Lewin wins it. Donnarumma. Fucking hell, we're all talking about cooking with Connor. Now we're doing this. Bogle recovers it. Turn out, Ampadu. Go forward. Come on. Ampadu just laboured sometimes. Let's get a bit quicker. Ampadu takes so long on the ball that they're able to close the space down on him really quickly. He's laboured on the ball. Sometimes the obvious pass is there and he'll keep. Oh my God, Lewin nearly knocked it onto Jayden Bogle. Jayden Bogle's so close to him anytime that ball's in the air. Ah, God. So fucking stressful already. If they got beat 5-0, that's what I was expecting. Ball in the box. Haaland wins it. Leeds can't get it out. No, they're diving. It's never a penalty. He dived. Ryan, I can see it from here. He looked like he dived. Anyway, Leeds look a little bit rattled now. Foden. Come on. Come on. Doku. Oh, my God. What the fuck is he doing, Strauch? What are you doing? Strauch just nearly put the ball into his own net. I have no idea what Strauch's doing here. He's completely mishit it. Doku gets to the byline. Perry don't get a strong hand on it. And literally, under no pressure, Pascal Strauch has just nearly sliced the ball into his own net. This is what I mean with Leeds. It's just like, that's quite incredible from Pascal Strauch. Quite incredible. So now we won't get rid of Farker, says Tanya. Yeah, this is now. So, like, as well, Sunderland scored. This didn't look like a penalty. Like, I could see it. It just looked like Reinders dived. Dive. It's a dive. It's not a lucky boy. The commentator saying he's a lucky boy. He's not a lucky boy. It's the dive. I don't understand what we're looking for, guys. Why are we talking about a penalty? It's evidently not a penalty. This is the game, Chris says, that relegates us. It's a weird sort of conundrum. I can still see them getting a goal, but oh my God. Brentford pen. Yeah. 3-2 Sunderland. Yeah, I can still see, obviously still think City will win this, but ball in. Leeds clear. It's a poor clearance though from Goodmanson. Back out to Foden. Ball in again. Shirky, who's just come on. Leeds are really deep now. Really, really deep, which isn't good. So we're not good when we're like this, but flicked on. Yeah, it's going to be a grandstand finish. Oh, is that what they're saying? Bernardo Silva should be off for diving. Is that what they're saying? Right, okay. And that's true. See, that's 100% true. Should be off. I mean, let's be honest. I know we're taking the piss and all this at the start. That second goal shouldn't have stood either. That second goal shouldn't have stood. Cheers, Kieran. Refs soft arse. Refs getting into a soft arse. Like any time Leeds are getting involved in the physical battles, which we were. City are buying fouls now. Yeah, the intensity's Leeds are dropping back here, and we kind of know what's probably coming here. Leeds are dropping back, and City have definitely increased the tempo here. But yeah, no, I agree. Is some people have been saying like this buys Farker time, and it does. This was always my worry. Naturally, was always my worry because this will buy him time now. Us getting a draw. The owners will look at this and say, "Oh my God, what an unbelievable!" It's the Jesse Marsh effect, isn't it? But yeah, I know this is, I think we're all kind of like, I think we're all intelligent enough to look at the long-term vision here. And I mean, maybe he'll start going to a back three now, but can't see it somehow. City are in again. Shirky. Perry gets it. Grove is offering nothing out of his depth. Yeah. Ball over the top. Doku. 2v1 again. Good defending by Leeds. Good shape. Nico O'Reilly. Haaland at the back post. Good defending. Good defending. Brentford 1-0. Time for Okafor. If we're in a back three, though, what you got to think, mate, is where would Okafor go? I think you've got to, if you put Okafor on, you'd have to take Metra off because he's just brought DCL on, hasn't he? Jesse Marsh's Liverpool result all over this. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Because you want us to, obviously you want us to win, but it's the greater good for Leeds, isn't it? It's the greater good. You want us to win 100%. Of course we do. We all want Leeds to bloody win football matches. But you are all right. It's that Jesse March effect, isn't it? No one has seen this going, oh my God, what a great result. Give him a 15-year contract. But currently we are out of the relegation zone, which is good. Okafor's coming on. I wonder what he's going to do here. Thanks for your donation, James. James says, this second half proves that Farke does have the options in the squad, but refuses to use them. He should have used this formation earlier on the season. This is what I'm so happy for, James. I'm so happy that maybe there's a bit of a realization now. And it's not just from you, mate, but it's from hopefully the masses that this team, how can we not compete with these players? How can we not compete with these players? Look at some of the results we've had this season. Look how close some of them have been as well. And how many times we've been on here saying so-and-so should have come on earlier. Why is he starting? Why are we doing this in said way? You know, why is he on the bench? We're all Farke's game management, and we're all going to look at it. And I get what the feeling is now because it's very conflicting. We're currently drawing at City. Farke is the manager. You've got to give him credit for that. Of course you have. But the issue that we're all facing right now is that Jesse Marsh effect. Everyone would have been saying the same thing with Jesse Marsh at the time with Bournemouth and Liverpool. 2 wins in 2, unbelievable. By the way, we've got 10 minutes left here, and they're on the front foot. So the likelihood is we still lose this game because it's City, innit? But shit. O'Reilly, Doku, ball in, headed out. We're getting deeper, which is not going to suit Leeds. Even in a back three, this isn't going to suit Leeds at all. But it's Man City. And that robot is still at the back post, and he's been quiet all game, hasn't he? Oh, this is horrible. Ball over the top. Corner City. John says, players are good enough. Imagine what they do with a decent coach. DJ says as well, just curious, when Farke is eventually sacked, would you take former Leeds player and former Reading... Have you said this today, DJ? Noel Hunt. No, I wouldn't take Noel Hunt, mate. I think you've asked that before, DJ. Okafor coming on as well. Loft says, there you go. Mastermind. Okafor. Is he tapping into our watch-along right now, Farke? Is he tapping in? Mecha, though. 4 goals. 4 goals for Mecha. Vinny, do you see where the confliction is, Vinny? When we've not seen this all season and suddenly there's proactive substitutions, it's a back three, it's a front two. Do you understand why there's elements of frustration here from the fan base? Do we get this? How we've moved? This is our recruitment strategy. This is how we're playing again right now. It's the first proper time we've seen Biel in a back three with the other two. Do you understand why people are frustrated? Because it's taken until nearly December for us to see this properly. And Leeds have won a throw. Come on, boys. 1-1, Burnley have scored. Come on. Oh my God. This would be incredible. I mean, it's annoying that we're taking Metro off now when we're lumping these balls forward, but in a 3, unless you take Goodmanson off, and you're going to need Goodmanson to defend, you can't bring Okafor on and put him left wing, obviously. Leeds are going for it, though. Ampadu. Long throw. Oh, Leeds get first contact. Goes out wide. Tanaka wins it. Oh, Tanaka. He had it as well. Ball in. Oh, Tanaka got a ball in. Maybe El Sujal. Brentford 2-1. Get in. Oh, Okafor up against Guardiola. He nearly got him there. Go on, Okafor. Good lad. No foul. Come on. Get in the box. Corner. Come on. Come on, you fuckers. Come on. Gruev on it. I think it's Leeds' second corner. See, this is where they look vulnerable here. City look vulnerable. Beat the first man, Gruev, because I'm going to lose my mind if you don't beat the first man. I just think it's just going to hit Haaland on the head, isn't it? Got a lot of big boys now, haven't they? Ball in. Oh, God. Tanaka does so well to win that. Gruev again. Hits the first man. So annoying. Tanaka's been brilliant. Tanaka has been brilliant. This is why I'm happy. It sounds awful, but it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet that Longstaff's out because Tanaka's just a miles better footballer than him. We need to set up on throw-ins a little bit better here because you've got Gvardiol, Nunes, and Haaland all closer to Ampadu. Ampadu, why are they all so far away from the thrower? They've got to get in front of that first man here. Ampadu launches it. There you go. That's where we need to be. Ampadu wins. Go on. Oh, Ampadu. Doku comes away with it. Leeds win it back again. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's at the wrong point. Dominic, get in the box. Get in the box. Long throw. Oh, come on. Come on. Ampadu launches it. Oh, fuck it. Why don't we get in front of the first man? Why don't we get in front of the first man? Tanaka. Oh, God, he's offside. He's fucking born offside. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's offside there. He's offside. Dominic, look at the line, man. Oh, God. Leeds win a corner, but he just stood offside. Playing to our strengths, and we're intense, we're physical, we're in the face. What we recruited for. This is the frustration. Goodmanson wins it. Gruev does well. Lewin, come on. Goodmanson, Ampadu. No, he's offside, Ethan. Why would you play that ball? Ethan, Ampadu, use your brain. Ampadu with 4 or 5 better options. He's gone to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's just stood offside. Oh, Ethan Ampadu, just brain dead. What an opportunity for Leeds. 4-on-4. Well done, Okafor. At 2-2, it means Farke stays. I agree. Yeah. Marmouche is coming on. Less stressful at 2-0. It does, mate. It does. Sorry, it is right. Literally, the only element of hope now is that we've seen Beal. We've gone to a back three. This is what we should be. So this is why I guess the credit for Farke hasn't been there even in this game, because why haven't we set up like this from the very beginning? Why has it taken us to go 2-0 down for him then to do something and to see a formation that we've not seen all season? We look miles better in this formation, especially against bigger teams where you got two up front. You got to commit, but then be strong. Oh, there's a lot of space here. It's a lot of space. Silva. Don't dive in. No stupidness here, Leeds. Guardiola. Doku. Very close. Ball in. Haaland. Save. Win the game and sack him. Ronnie, I will take you all the way back to Brentford 1, Norwich 2. When did they sack Daniel Farke? And that's Brentford. Sorry, that's Norwich. Marmouche coming on 88th minute. No, Aronson's got to come on. I was enjoying myself so much. Now I wants to bring Aronson on. Don't bring Aronson on. There's no need. Literally no need to bring Brendan Aronson on. We're doing really well up top in terms of retaining the ball. And don't bring Aronson on. Let's go for the game. Who are you going to bring off for him? It's like it's a good structure right now. He doesn't need to bring fucking Aronson on. Just shows, though, it shows that another manager who plays in a back three, Bo Svensson, saved. Bo Svensson, a manager like that, managers who play in a back three consistently can get much more out of this squad. Much more out of it. It's more frustrating seeing what we're seeing now, to be honest. It's taken so long to get to this. We don't need Brentford 3-1. That's good news. But I don't see why he's bringing Aronson on here. I don't get it. Why? We want to take care of the ball up front. And could we actually, maybe even nick a winner? Guardiola. Brilliant defending again. Bogle's been immense. Tanaka and him together have been... Tanaka has just absolutely given it straight back to Shirky there. I was about to say he's been brilliant. Nunes. Doku. Yeah, Ash, I've got a feeling you could be right there in terms of him playing like this again. How many added minutes? 10. This ain't staying 2-2. It's not staying 2-2. 10 minutes. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Where's 10 minutes come from? 10 minutes. It's incredible, isn't it? I reckon the ref's going to put it in the back of the net for him. Oh, dear. Foden. We're getting to... and there we go. Oh, God. Oh, it's coming, wasn't it? We all knew it. That's what I say. Literally just said, didn't I? It's not staying. We never do stuff like this. Chelsea, Man United, it'll get back to a result, and we always we never, ever, ever are able to do it. Fuck's sake. It's just never us, is it? It's never us. It's never us who can just do it. Why can't we just fucking ever hold on? It's like Man United back in the day in the Premier League, Chelsea, this. It's like you always get to, and Leeds start dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. Fucking hell, man. To be fair, I mean, that was in I know people are saying about 10 minutes, but he's put that in the back of the net in like the 91st minute. So, yeah, even if it was like 3 minutes added on, it would have been Oh, well, back in the bottom three. How many times does... Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Like, you look at even Burnley earlier on this season and when they held Liverpool. When they held Liverpool and then Liverpool scored in the last minute, or when Goodmanson's done really well here. Gabby, ball in. But no, Aronson's on. Why have you brought that? Why have you brought him on? Aronson kicks the ball out of play. Why is he on the pitch? I don't understand. Don't understand. But brilliant from Goodmanson again, by the way. He's so good going forward. So good at keeping hold of the ball. He's so good at that. It's saying Onto was on, mate. It said Aronson. And then Aronson just gets the rebound, just kicks it out of play. But yeah. I think, you look at the Burnley game where they kept Liverpool out until the last minute, and then when they went to Old Trafford, Burnley it was 3-2 there as well, wasn't it? It was 3-2 at Old Trafford for Burnley. So these are the results that, we can just never hold on and get anything, can we? We'll get the "we played well" stuff though, won't we? But this should have been how we set up from the start. So once again, it's Tanaka's come off for Aronson. Really good sub, that. What an unbelievable sub that was, and here he is. Just complete waste of a sub. It's just waste of a sub. He's definitely, of course, he's worried for his job. He wouldn't have made changes like that. He'd have never made changes like that if he wasn't worried for his job. I agree. I just cannot. He's just obsessed with Brendan Aronson. I'm just hoping now, maybe long term. Maybe long term, this is now the formation we see. Leeds win a free kick. We've looked so much better. We've looked so much better. If this is what he's now going to do, 3-5-2, Goodmanson there, Bogle there, DCL and Metro up top with Okafor rotating. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. And Nonto as well. I do really like that back three as well. I have to be honest. I like the back three together. Free kick Leeds. Gruev. Headed out. Beal. He goes back to 4-3-3 next game, says Luke. Yeah, I've got a feeling on that one as well. Just don't trust him, dear. Josh says this definitely secures his job for another week. I think it secures his job for a while, mate. I'll be honest. Chris says this is the worst possible result we have lost, and Farker comes out with more credit. I was happy to get hammered. I'm not happy to lose and do it this way. I know where you're coming from, mate. I know where you're coming from. I didn't want Leeds to lose this game, obviously, but us losing the game and getting the played well cup is not what we want. The Aronson one, I'm not just talking about Aronson there, but I think Tanaka, just even for the last 10 minutes, was brilliant. And you want it, you still wanted to score goals, aren't you? So I don't know why you bring Brendan Aronson on. It's just a bit odd. But yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is. Yeah, Timmy. I can't understand why when you recruit this way, it takes you so long to find changes like this. But come on, Aronson. Just gives the ball away. He's been fucking wanked. Sorry, guys. Excuse my French. Ball in. Goodmanson. No. Yeah, there's never going to be a pen, that. Oh, ref, just any time. It's just this big. I mean, the 10 minutes added on was laughable, wasn't it? So, yeah. How good's Goodmanson been as well? How good's Goodmanson been in the three when he's come the wing back when he's come on? Rode on. Right, Aronson, come on. You're in a good position here. Come on. Okay, wins the throw in. Ampadu long throw. Ampadu launches it. Flicked on. Leeds just can't win that. It's so annoying. Ball bobbles up every time, and City always win that second ball. We have opportunities here as well. Ball bobbles up, and yeah, City on it. But look how much better the press looks as well. I mean, we've lost the game. I don't know why I'm still trying to. Bogle. It just looks so much better this half. So much more aggressive, so much more intense. It's just that 10-minute spell of which City were just making us get deeper and deeper and deeper. That was so frustrating because you could see what was. We can't defend like that. Perry. Rode on. Maybe one last chance for Leeds. About a minute left. Ball around the corner. So as soon as you see the ball around the corner and Aronson running onto it, I'm just like, well, it's just fucking pointless. Riley. City. I think it's game over now, I think. What a win for Sunderland, by the way. It's so annoying that, because if we'd have got a point, we'd have been out the relegation zone. Should have been nice. Slap a like on the video if you would, guys. The ref's just giving free kicks, yeah. Right. That is it, everybody. Leeds lose 3-2 to Manchester City. I think it's our 6th loss in 7. Yeah, guys, before you leave, do me a massive favor. Please slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed the stream. We are going to go over to the instant match reaction now. So join us over there. And it's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, come and join me over there. Instant match reaction. Let's get your thoughts in and all that good stuff. All right, guys, like